Hey, what's going on? This is Kev from the cast. I'm here with my fellow co-hosts. I'm gonna let everyone introduce themselves.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to take you.
What you doing under there, bro?
We're playing footsies with
Bro, CYM footsie tourney. So
all right, I'll go instead of Paul's playing footsie. So I'm Chris or CYM Chris. I don't know. Ish. Go ahead.
CYM-ish. Shout out to all the streamers.
Okay.
Yo, it's CYM Deck.
What's going on,
Deck.
here, guys? It's CYM Paul Bell.
Bro, you don't even fucking skate, right?
Damn, all
Bro,
right, so,
I skate, bro.
No, you don't. You don't
And
skate.
I booze while I skate, bro.
No, I skate. You don't skate.
Yo, do you even burn, bro? You don't even burn.
You don't even fucking burn.
You don't even fucking.
That can be looked at like completely wrong.
Alright, okay.
I like-
let's
I
just
straight-
inside
I
joke.
straight
Let us decide.
burn when I'm on the board too.
Yeah,
Just
bro,
watch.
you
don't skate.
Just
All
watch
right,
Simi
let's
Valley,
like
bro. Watch
take over.
Simi Valley.
All right, guys, we're here with yet another illustrious episode of Mansplaining. I'd like to thank everyone that have been showing support on the last couple of videos that we dropped. We're just gonna keep it rolling, man. So this topic, I haven't said a word to anyone at the
I'm kind of
table.
nervous.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
we're
I'm
gonna
a
be
little
getting
nervous.
just straight up raw reactions from everyone.
Oh man.
And
This
this is
is
from
foul.
the plug.
I
I'm
got family that watch this.
I'm actually shout her out. Shout out Damo, bro. You're always blessing it with the questions, you know. And if you guys want to have your questions answered, comment them below. You know, we cater to everyone. You know,
Yeah.
Facts,
We record
facts,
this for
facts,
you
facts.
guys.
Shout out to
Damo.
I was gonna say the other people that have given us questions
Oh yeah,
that we
yeah.
haven't covered yet.
I forgot.
Yeah, shout out my boy Juwan.
bro.
Juwan,
Juwan sends in
yeah.
questions all the time. We're gonna get to him, Juwan. We just got shit going on.
You know, next year.
Shout out to my girl Lexi.
We actually
too.
recorded one of yours, I'm pretty sure, Juwan, but it was mad late, and we were like, didn't have the energy, but we're gonna redo it.
We're
For
gonna
you.
redo it for you.
Yeah.
Redo.
Wait,
Anyway.
redo what?
Let's don't score down, Kev.
Anyway,
All right, so this question.
man, I'm nervous.
Nah, it's nothing crazy.
Okay.
I know there's been a few of them that you've been very nervous at. This is not a crazy.
Yeah,
one.
the porn
it's-
one,
Bro,
Kev,
bro, it's crazy.
that we didn't put out.
It's crazy that you say that because you are crazy, bro.
There's somewhere on the internet 5 dudes in a basement talking about porn.
Yeah,
I
that's,
did not want it to
It was
go
a very
out.
I bet there's like
intellectual
hundreds of videos
conversation.
like that.
It was a
Luckily,
good
the
conversation, yeah.
audio was a little messed up, so we didn't put it out. 'Cause I was
gotta be working in
sweating.
mysterious ways.
Let me hear the subject.
I'm curious. I want to
Right.
know. The people want to know.
All right, so this topic it's fairly simple. I received the question from Damo. I'm gonna shout her out one more time again.
Thank you, Dama.
And the question was
Facts.
basically, why do men like to share girls?
Oh.
What?
men?
So,
I'm a man.
All right.
I do not like to
so
share.
honestly,
Explain that.
I'm just gonna give my perspective on this, and I'm gonna say I don't usually take the gloves off immediately and give my perspective on it. I like to hear what everyone else has to say, but I feel like everyone's a little taken aback.
Yeah, getting
from
started
it.
off hot, bro.
So basically, for me, I never really been into the whole idea of sharing girls, and I know that there's ways in which men tend to share girls. For an example, if Zach were to have gotten with a girl and he's just like, yo, Paul, man, this is a girl, I bagged her up, she's valid, I hit that. And then Paul might say, hey, you know what? She fucked Zach's bum ass, so why don't I slide in her DM? Why don't I slide
Wow,
it?
you
Why
would
do-
take that?
Yo,
Nah,
shots.
I'm not,
Nah,
because this is how guys think.
Put some
Shots.
respect my boy's name, bro.
Nah, Zach is not
Wow.
Zach is not a bum. He has a whack ass lacrosse hat on, but he's not a bum.
He just been playing
But
lax,
guys
bro.
usually think, guys usually think that he's like, yo, if she fucked his bum ass, let me say something to her real quick
That
too.
is how guys. I will admit.
Yeah.
I
that's
think
how-
that
that's
too,
how-
but it's
yeah.
not the true statement, though.
Or for an
Yeah.
example, if a guy, for an example, were to say that, hey, I find this girl attractive, and even if you didn't really find her attractive, guys are gonna look at that girl in a different way now because they're gonna be like, oh shit, like she look alright, and guys are
They're not on the pedestal anymore.
yeah, like
Yeah,
guys
for
are
some
like
guys.
alpha male like anyway too. So
Or
if
pretend
they
to be.
pretend to be alpha males or they want to be alpha males,
Actually,
and-
bait us.
but
Alright,
okay.
the whole if Paul were to say this is a girl that he wants to get,
Involved with sexually
if
How
this,
old?
or keeping it PC.
I mean, if Paul were to say this is a girl that he would want to get, it would then kind of flare that, that it would kind of.
2 kids.
I was just saying, if Paul were to say that there was a woman that he would want to get with,
Let's go. Let's get
then
it.
Moment's the right word.
every single one of us, whether or not we would want to take it, like we would take that into account subconsciously. We would look at her and say, "Hey, what is it that Paul finds attractive about her?" And then little by little, we would start to find that woman attractive.
Oh yeah.
And then
I mean, to
for,
an extent.
for the alpha male bros, Chads, out there, they're gonna want to say, "Hey, like I could get her before you," and then they're gonna want to insert themselves into that situation. And then
that guy is a douche.
Yeah, he's a
And then-
douchebag. He's not your boy.
And then there's the final way, which is the most nasty of all the ways that I think that men like to share women.
Cucks.
And it's when it not necessarily cucks.
Eskimo brothers.
When the Thomas the Tank Engine gets involved, I'm not gonna.
What? What is that metaphor, bro?
You don't. Yo, what is Thomas the Tank Engine?
It's a train.
Exactly.
Okay.
You answered it, and
Oh,
that's the way.
I didn't even know
And
he was
that's
going for
something-
that. I was
Yeah,
like,
realistically, like I'm gonna give my point of view on it. That's something realistically that like I don't know. I never really understood that type of. I was never on that type of time. I'm gonna let everyone else answer. 'Cause I
how
don't
do
wanna
you
keep talking.
feel about Thomas the Train, Paul?
Would you run a train, Paul?
Would I
tank
run a
engine?
train on a girl?
Yeah, your
How do you
boys type
feel
shit.
about
With
it?
my boy? No. I mean, the opportunity has presented itself
It's
to
not
me.
boys.
Oh, are you sure?
Whoa.
It's not usually
Yeah.
boy. It's usually
this, Chris?
boys. It's usually a plural.
Yeah.
No, it was not
honestly,
me,
as
for the
far as
record.
like
I just know shit about him.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him
Yeah,
go.
like I was saying
Train this bitch
before,
away.
like the opportunity presented itself to me, but like I turned it down because it's like I don't want to be in a room full of like a whole bunch of dudes looking at a whole bunch of.
I mean, you
You
don't
want
gotta
Eiffel Tower,
you don't gotta
bitch?
necessarily be in the
Sus.
room though. You could
Sus.
you could wait your turn.
You're not trying to do an Eiffel Tower,
I'm not
bro?
trying to wait any turn. Like I'm a very intimate person, so I
Yeah,
like my
Paul's I'm
one-on-one
trying to go
sesh.
first.
I'm not trying to do any sharing like that.
Bro,
Yo.
Jordan Belfort from Wolf of Wall Street, the Wolf of Wall Street, the real guy, he told a story on Logan Paul's podcast, which I saw a clip of.
Okay.
It is the most disgusting, I'll say it off air, it's the most disgusting story I've ever heard. Go check that out if you want to throw up.
Link in description.
Nah, it's definitely
Yeah.
gonna be our. Nah, it's gonna
Nah,
definitely be our
fuck
streaming
yes.
platforms. Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher,
But
Amazon
anyway,
Alexa, Google
My
Podcasts.
opinion is... Oh, I'm sorry, were you not done? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say really quick, like sharing, like I mean, like I don't. I'm trying to figure out have I.
But like,
Nah,
nah, I'm
I
not
feel
gonna.
like
I'm
it's
not gonna cut
taboo.
you. I'm not. I don't
Yeah.
really feel like it's taboo because realistically, like, if there was a girl,
Pretty common.
I'm speaking if
Yeah,
I was
so-
single. Like, if there was a girl that I hit that Zach hit,
So like Eskimo Brothers.
yeah, and we were Eskimo bros. Like, I
Which
wouldn't.
means you both slept with the same
What
person,
if you're running
by
a
the
train
way.
with your boys? What do you
Nah,
do?
nah, nah. I'm
never
not.
do
We're
that.
not getting into that. Hold on,
See-
hold on.
see
Let me,
what
let me, let me stay my.
I'm trying to get to the deep
Nah,
sense.
nah, nah. Let me say
The
what
OYM?
I
YMs out here.
Realistically,
OYM?
like if it was
What's
my
that stand for?
if it was my homie and I hit a girl and then I found out that he hit the same girl and it wasn't within the same time frame, that's something that I would be like, oh shit, yeah, you hit her. I
feel
hit
like
her too,
it,
you know.
It doesn't matter.
And I'm not-
and
You're
I'm
born
not-
for some shit like
And
that.
I'm not comparing it to this, and I don't want the audience to think that I'm comparing it to. It's like, yo, it's like I have a pair of sneakers, Zach has a pair of sneakers.
Oh,
We both
We're
wear.
gonna get a lot
You got
of
the
hate.
same
Yeah.
shoes.
No,
No, no, no,
You're
no,
gonna get a
no,
lot of
no,
hate.
no, no. And
But
it's
I'm
just
not
like.
saying what you're saying.
And
But
then
you're gonna
I,
get a
you
lot
know,
of
I
hate
see
for
you.
that
I'm
one.
just like, oh shit, bro. Like, oh shit, you got those too. I'm like, I bet.
Yo, yo, what is Zach
Excuse
thinking,
me
though?
from
But at
the
the
show.
but at the
Oh
same
my
time,
God.
but at the same time,
Could have worded that one better.
but at the same time, I'm not gonna want to wear those shoes out all the time now because I know Zach got a pair of them too. That's
I
all I'm
mean-
saying.
I
Zach,
mean,
Zach,
I'm
what do
keeping
you
it
do
buck.
about
Did
this?
you pick sneakers because you walk
I-
all over them?
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you all off right now,
Sorry,
but
I
I
had to throw that
really
pun in
want to
there.
hear Zach's opinion right now.
I thought we were going in order, Chris.
Nah, not this, bro.
When do we ever go in order on
Yeah.
this show?
All right.
You doing
Oh,
you doing
fuck
hot?
that.
Keep
This
it real,
is
keep it
my
real,
only
bro.
opinion, short and
Thi-
sweet.
Disclaimer: this is Zach's opinion.
Nah, Zach, don't make it short, bro.
Yeah,
say what
just
you have to
say
say,
what you
bro.
gotta say, bro.
Wait,
Tell
the
a story.
audience,
Zach,
the audience enjoys what you
Opinion.
have
Like,
to say.
we're
You
your
gotta feed
boys,
them.
bro. We don't
Flesh
give
it
any
out.
judgment.
Let's see.
All right,
what's
so this is my honest
little nervous.
opinion.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
probably a lot different from what you guys think. When I was younger, sharing girls was like not my thing, but now it's like I'm just trying to put my boys onto game. Like I'll be like, yo, like I hit, like I did my thing with this girl. It was valid. Here's her Insta. Go for it.
And that's something
That's
that
it.
I
The
mean,
balls in your
realistically,
court type thing, though.
That's
Nah,
like,
yeah, realistically, that's not. I can't really get mad at that. That's just
No.
like because realistically, as much as guys do not want to admit it, they do that. They do that.
So
they
all
run
right,
trains?
all right. So
They don't run okay,
That's-
trains is
that's an
that's the
extreme.
most
That's
extreme.
extreme.
That's
that
like
it would go.
extreme
level
case.
10.
But like
Yeah, it's the most
Realistically,
You're
guys.
talking about like Zach out with a girl, right? 3 months later, you get with her too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
something
mean,
simple
that's
like
something
that, yeah.
that's normal though. If you
But,
think
like,
about
It
it.
happens. Yeah.
No,
But
like
it's
even if
it's
we're
like
still
he
like
gave the recommendation though.
it's like
Yeah, it's
even
like
if
me
we're
and Paul are
still
almost Eskimo brothers.
even
bro.
if we're still like friends with benefits,
Oh,
I'll
man,
still
yeah,
be like,
almost.
yo, honestly, like I don't really care for this girl, but like shit's valid, so like you should head her up.
He said you should.
I
feel
mean,
the
I
Fiji
feel
way.
like
I don't care if I'm still talking to her. Like, do your thing.
I feel
I'm
like
alright with
okay.
it.
So the original question being like, why do guys enjoy sharing? I feel like it's kind of just like a groupthink type thing. When
It's
you're
a groupthink.
younger, when you're like a teenager, maybe early 20s, college
Just
time.
trying to stick a
stuff.
dick in everything.
Yeah, well, that, and then also you're just like, yo, like, I hit, and you guys talk like douchebags, and they really are. Girls, like, understand that your knight in shining armor probably has said some shit along the lines of, oh, you fucked her too, bro, that's sick, like, some dumb shit like
Yeah.
that.
In depth.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm not trying to cut from
Yeah,
what you're
so,
saying,
like-
but like I'm gonna just keep it true with you ladies. I'm sorry, this might hurt your feelings,
Oh,
but
man.
like
Drum roll.
not if I'm gonna keep it a buck. If it was really good, 95% of the time he told his friends about it.
Of course, yeah.
literally, girls.
I'm
do
sure
the
girls
same
do that
thing.
too.
Honestly,
Yeah, girls do the same shit.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Girls do the
Girls
same
are
shit.
That's
like,
cap.
But if
That's
you're a
cap.
viewer and
Girls
saying
do
that's
the
cap
same
right
shit.
now,
That's
what girls
cap.
don't talk about that shit?
No, I'm talking about like I
And
mean
usually-
everybody's different. Like
and
personally, me like if
okay.
I'm hitting a valid piece, like I don't really like boast about it. It's not.
The
Bullshit.
bullshit.
I
Well, take off your cap. Cause that's straight up
Bullshit.
cap.
be honest. When have I really? Because
Oh, he's doing
wait,
the
no,
Kevin.
no, no, no. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful here
We're
because
talking
I.
about cap emoji right
Nah,
now.
I gotta,
Cap emoji.
No,
I gotta,
he's doing the
I gotta,
Kevin.
I gotta, I
He's
gotta
doing
be
the
careful
Kevin.
here because I don't want to say too much. But like, me and you have had a lot of conversations about women.
Yes, we have.
We
So-
all have with you, Paul.
But you
He's
know
doing the
me, so I've definitely came to you with stories. But
all right.
come
so,
on
So
now.
I'm kind of you're
So
trying to
come
say
on
that
now.
I'm not just like some
I'm more discreet.
friend that you see every once in a while.
Paul,
Like, I'm a
I find that
closer
hard to
friend.
believe
Yeah.
too, because you tell me that like this girl I met, bro, like she got it, and like you're not afraid to tell us that shit, straight up.
When do I ever openly come out and say that though? Like what? I'll say that she's like attractive and stuff, but when am I ever
Paul's
like, oh, this
not
girl
trying to
is
piss
like.
off our female
No,
audience.
They can know. I don't really care. Like it's just like when do I ever like openly be like, yo, like we'll talk.
That
If
is true.
the
If
obviously
we ask you about it,
yeah,
then-
if you guys ask,
Yeah.
I'll tell you. It's
Yeah,
never
that's
like
true.
I'm never like, yo, I just saw this girl last
Oh,
night.
yeah.
Yo, her valid. Like I'm
Oh,
not like
Unless
that.
you
I
hit
feel
me,
like none of
unless
us
it's
do
in my
that, though.
voice chat.
No, me-
None of
Because
us do
that
that.
then
Yeah,
you'll do that.
yeah, exactly,
Every
yeah.
once
Me
in
and
a while.
Paul
Yeah,
like
exactly.
literally had the comment today. Me and Paul are like really low key when
That's
we
what I'm
like mess
saying.
with
Even in
girls.
high school,
I
used to be-
feel like
Because no
we
one
are,
needs to
though.
know our
Yeah, but you
business.
didn't mess with girls in high school.
Not,
Low
it was
key.
no, yeah. I
Hey, Paul,
was.
you were playing in high school, bro.
Wait, was it?
You weren't playing in high
You
school.
hit your stride after high
Bro,
school.
I find that hard to
No,
believe, bro.
that is true. But it's like not like when I, because I obviously like I did a few things like in high school, but it's like with those like
I
few
hope he doesn't
people,
watch.
I like when like my name would go around, I'd be like, bro, like why are you telling people? It's not like, and they used to feel like ashamed. It's like no, like it's just like I don't want my business out there, like
Yeah.
like I don't care if they tell their friends like, oh, it was good or it was bad. Like it's just
If
keep it
you're-
between me and you.
I've never been
It's just- this is
teenager,
how I
like
was.
If
that,
you're a
so.
teenager out there, you at any age, but especially if you're like maybe younger, if you're still in high school or something watching this, because we do have some, I know, a couple of my little
Do not
cousins
take
hit
any
me
of
up.
our advice. from
Shout
high
out to
school.
both my Dylan little cousins. Don't watch too much of this.
Do not watch this.
Do not spread shit about who you get with. It will
Yeah.
not help you.
Especially
you
if
do
It
you're
will
not
bite you in the ass.
you
if
do
anything.
not look cool. That's not a
Especially
good
when you're in
thing.
high school, you
Yeah.
basically like that's your second home. So
Like,
like,
do
if you
not
tell one friend, that's
spread
gonna
shit.
it's
Like,
gonna go
circle.
around.
It's not a good
That's
thing.
gonna go
So
around.
Hey,
I wanna try and answer your question though.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I didn't really get to flesh it out what I was gonna say.
Go for it.
I think the reason why guys tend to share is because like it's not just that group I think. It's not just that like, oh, we're boys and whatever, and that's kind of what we're programmed to do is like guys are like, oh yeah, you hit it, I hit it, whatever, blah blah blah. But like even to the extent where things like cuckolding, and which by the way is when a guy watches his girl doing stuff with another guy and enjoys it. I feel like that, and maybe it's just me, but I feel like that might come from our accessibility to, well, what your previous episode was about, which we didn't put out, which is porn. Guys jerk off watching someone else fuck a girl more than they come from other things. You jerk off to other people fucking more than anything else in your entire life.
That's your relationship.
More
I
than when you
respect
have
it.
sex. More than when you get this or that. That's what. So like you're used to watching someone have sex. So I think that's where the rise of that came from. Like I don't understand it because I was never the type to want to share. I like even after
I
we
don't
were
understand it
if we
personally.
were like not together for a while or if we were together a little bit and they broke up or something like that, I never was like that. I still am not. But I mean, go check out our Instagram thought pictures and you'll know that I'm not like that at all. But I think maybe that's where that comes from.
Hey, I'm gonna go back to the
I
sneakers.
don't know.
You just sound selfish.
I'm
You want
not.
to share.
What kind of
Nah,
shit- what kind of
I'm
sneakers
gonna
talking
go
about?
back to the sneakers. It's not even.
That sucks.
I'm gonna go back to the sneakers. It's
Going
not
back
even.
to the Air Forces, bro.
It's
Don't
not
go
even.
back to the sneakers.
It's
kid.
not even a point of being selfish. It's just like if I had it and then you had it, like me having it is not as special anymore.
It loses its
I
value.
mean, that's
is what you're
true.
saying. You're saying it
That's
loses
just
its
for,
value.
that's personally for me because I don't
But
like.
that's to the point of not liking to share.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out why dudes do like to share.
do like to share.
Because that was your question.
That
Is
was
why
the
do
question,
guys
yeah.
like sharing?
I mean, the answer to the question, my opinion
feel like
is
it's a
that like
boasting thing.
some dudes are
Yeah.
just into just piping any girl they see, and just like it is what it is.
Pretty
you know?
much.
And like hearing stuff like that is okay to them, and it is what it is.
Yeah. It's like I'm gonna use another example that is not
Related to me.
PC. It's not good in
Is-
a way
is
to
this-
say this.
Is it sneaker related?
But for some guys, it's almost like beating a hard level on a video game. It's like you achieved something. It's like, oh, you could do that too, and I did it. That's awesome. Like we both can do it.
I
Like,
don't agree on that at all.
I mean,
it depends.
I'm for an
you
ex-
agreed with it when Kev said
Wait.
almost the same thing.
Wait,
No,
but realistically,
no, it's not that.
You don't think
it's
it's
not
like-
like yo, my boy did it, I gotta do it too type thing.
No. I'm saying like when you find out that you both did it, and it's like, oh shit, you
Oh,
can,
you're
like,
happy type shit, yeah.
Yeah, where you're like if I'm just using it as an example, this is not to be sexist for the third time, but like, because I know how the internet works nowadays, but like,
Comments coming on
what I'm
Instagram
saying
right
is
now.
is like if you beat like Ninja Turtles 2, that game was hard as shit. N64.
That, dude, I
bro.
remember that game.
N64. If you beat that on like hard, right? Like you're gonna look at your boy like, yo, like you did that too, like that's
Yo,
awesome.
yeah, that's awesome. You can dap each other up. Yo.
Yeah.
It's the same experience. type
And
thing.
that's how objective guys look at girls nowadays, where it's like it's just a goal. It's just a level. It's just a thing that you can achieve.
And
then
to
once
add
you
to
achieve
that
it,
too, Chris, it's just like girls do the same exact thing too. And that,
some
like,
girls,
yeah,
Some
and,
girls-
and
and,
this
and listen,
and
some,
this-
some guys don't do it, and some girls don't do it.
and this
It's
is
a
my
mix.
advice for those girls. If you know, then this is my advice to the guys. If you're within a friend group that has a collective of females within it, and you're a single guy, and you manage to get one of their friends, you beat her down.
Whoa.
Huh?
You've been trying to get one of your ex's friends? Is that what you're saying?
No,
No,
I'm not
yeah,
saying that.
yeah,
I'm just
repeat that
saying
question.
if you're within a
Not
friend group,
literally.
yeah, not literally. If you're within
This
a
episode
friend
is
group,
off the rails.
yeah, it is crazy. If you're within a friend group
Okay.
that has
I know what he's
a
saying.
lot of girls within it,
Mhm.
and you get with one of those girls, you beat
Snort
her
the caffeine pill.
down.
Oh, I know
bro.
what
Snort
you're
the
saying.
caffeine pill.
I know what you're saying.
You
I
beat
don't
her
understand
down.
that. I don't
You want to know
understand.
why?
No,
You don't
no,
understand?
Oh, within the
What
friend
he
group.
means
Because
is
you
you
don't wanna
put in
understand.
work.
You put in work so that she
because-
tells all her other
Yup,
friends,
yup.
so then you could put in work with them, bro.
Okay,
Oh,
you
if
could have
you're
phrased
like-
that
then
better.
Again, like, wouldn't her friends
By
like,
beat
said,
her
like, yo,
down,
like,
he
like,
meant
that's my
do
dude,
well.
right? Like, don't come near him. Like, that's my
In bed.
I
Nah,
know,
not
I know.
If
necessarily.
it's like a
Or
friend group,
couch,
say
or
like,
But like, yo,
Or
put a
hot
double
tub.
standard here, right? If the guy does some shit like that, bro. Like, what do you
Because
think?
guys do that
Guys-
shit.
guys-
I'm
yeah,
just
guys
saying,
do
if
that, yeah.
you're in a position,
Bro, Zach was saying the same shit
I'm just
about
saying.
if a girl is like valid, he'll tell his boys.
exactly.
Yeah, but like,
And
what if
I'm
you
just
just want to keep it to
saying-
yourself type thing?
Why would I want to do that?
I mean, go ahead.
You like
I'm
the
just
girl
saying.
personally a lot, and you just want to keep it to yourself.
Nah, but realistically, girls are not keeping it to themselves because girls are telling their girlfriends.
Yeah.
And if you're really
We need a girl's perspective.
up
We
in,
do need a girl's
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you up in that thing and you treating her right, she's gonna tell her friends about it.
Yeah.
And one of her friends, because
It
like we
happens-
said,
it
But-
happens a
like
lot.
but-
we
It
said,
happens a lot.
like we
because I
no,
have
listen,
past
listen,
experience.
like
That
we
shit-
no, I'm just saying, like we said, guys like to share girls. One of her friends are gonna stray from the path, and they're gonna want to try and get with you.
But
just
hold on. But hold on.
Mhm.
If you're too good,
If you're too good.
None of them
is
are gonna want
gonna clamp
Or-
that thing
Yeah,
down.
that's what I'm saying.
That
bro.
is true, that
If
is
you
true.
if she starts saying "oh" the next day to her girls, you are not getting
You touch
any
it
of
with
her
the
friends,
holy-
bro.
That is true. That is
You
true.
are not getting any of her friends
Not
because
too
you are
good,
yeah.
locked down. She gonna be in love. She
Not
gonna
too
tell
good.
all
You-
her friends, "You better not touch this. This is my man."
That's what I mean.
You
Yeah,
have
you gotta
to-
work around.
All
that.
right.
You have to.
So
yeah.
my advice for you guys: good but not great. Okay.
yeah, you,
Solid B plus.
yeah, exactly. You can't go too ham. Like you have to make sure. Like
So
there's
no
a-
caffeine pill. Half
No.
a caffeine pill.
No.
Y'all don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah, this dude is
Gas
funny.
station pills?
Nah, this dude is funny, bro.
Yikes.
We got a whole
Yo,
thing.
Paul,
Take
Paul, replay that for them real quick.
What?
What you said before.
Nah, you can't go too ham, bro. You just gotta have a little balance, bro.
Explain.
You can't go to the gas station picking up a pill of freaking what's it
Where
called?
did this come in from?
You
I
can't,
don't know.
you can't work them too much, bro. You
Yeah,
gotta.
like, you gotta do good enough to like the point where they're just like, all right, like you're good, like I'll do it again, or I'll put my girlfriend on, you know. Like I don't know if you've ever been in like a group.
Yo, y'all really making it
Voila.
sound like a video game now, where you gotta hit,
I
you gotta hit the
I
field
don't
goal
see
like right in the
girls
middle.
going to their friends.
You can't go too far one way.
Bro,
Just this one point I want to bring up right now is
Yeah.
that I don't see girls going through their friends and be like,
Then-
"Yo,
then
like,
you're
the dick
lost.
game is so good."
You're
right now,"
lost,
like-
bro.
Yeah, you
You're
don't know
lost.
shit,
I've,
bro.
You're
I've
lost,
been,
bro.
I've been in multiple,
These girls
So
are
you telling
wild,
me?
bro.
So you telling me if you beat the brakes off that coochie, she's not on the group chat, bro?
No, she tells them. I'm saying like, she doesn't go through her friends type shit. Like,
No,
you
no,
gotta do the same
listen,
exact thing.
listen.
Her friends are in the group
I,
chat.
I've
not-
seen
she's
my
not
ex's
saying, like,
group
Like
you-
chats.
I have like my
No,
exes tell
but
their
that's
friends,
not
like,
what
yo,
he's
like,
saying.
she got
he's-
it.
yeah.
That's not what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's not saying that she'll be like, "Yo, it was so good, go get
You
some."
go get it, yeah.
She'll say it's so good, and then her friends will be like, "Let me go get
Get
some."
some.
especially if she makes it clear that.
Especially 'cause a
she
lot of
does
guys
not
out here
want
dick
him
game
like
weak.
that.
Yo, girls are on a different level.
Yeah,
Girls
especially
have group
now,
chats
they
in a friend group,
evolved
and they send each other
beautifully.
news all the time. They talk about dick they get. They talk about everything in
Bro,
a group chat.
bro, say-
Oh
You gotta-
yeah, and if you send a dick pic to one of those girls, they're all seeing that shit.
Yeah.
So,
But
be
like,
careful.
hey, and it's like you said,
like
and
you're
this,
fired, dick
and this
pic.
ties into the topic because guys
You
like
get one shot.
guys may not like guys like to share too because realistically, like I
And
hate
guys
to
like
say
to share girls' nudes in a group chat.
exactly too.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like
I
it's the
don't do
both.
I don't do that.
I don't do that. Listen,
I've never
that's
done
like
that.
high school shit. Bro.
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
saying.
There's no
For me,
sharing
like I feel
news.
like it's the same on both
No,
ends.
no, we don't do that.
Like if a guy, like, cause guys do this too. Cause when after, like, if we're keeping it a buck, like if it was really that good, like I said before, a guy's gonna tell his guy friends, and there's gonna be that one snake in the group
Who you know?
who was gonna,
Paul,
who's
is
gonna,
slide it.
who's
Paul.
gonna slide in the DMs,
That's
and he's gonna want to see.
Actually,
Don't give the Insta to Paul. Yo.
and he's
Don't give a full
Actually,
name. First
it
names
dep- it
only to
dep-
He's
Paul.
gonna
It
want to see the
depends.
live action
I've
film.
Wait,
First names
I've been
only to
I've
Paul.
been the snake. I can't lie. I can't lie. I've been the snake.
He's
To
gonna
bro-
want to see the live action
To bro,
film.
Have you ever
to
been the
bro
snake
code.
with me?
Guys, too many people talking.
Wait,
about
wait,
it.
yeah.
yeah.
To bro
I-
code, if you tell your
Someone
boys
know
like,
who.
yo, that was
Maybe.
good,
Maybe.
Sneaky motherfucker.
it's
Maybe,
like you
but
get,
it's
you
never
give,
happened though. Like,
you
I
give
trust.
your boys a green light. Be like, yo, it was good. I'm gonna put you on. That's you give them a green
That's
light.
fine. Yeah, that's
if you're
fine.
like,
That's
nah,
great.
I like this girl. Like, I'm gonna pursue this. Then your boys know like not to like DM her.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly,
You have to
bro.
go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
say
have to
there-
get
Not all your boys. There
There's
are
gonna be
dudes out
one
there.
Judas, bro. There's gonna be one
exactly.
Judas, bro.
But to
That's
go
gonna
back
wanna
to
beat
Ish's
that down,
point,
I'm
bro.
just saying that's a
is-
bro code. Just
Bro,
to
I've
clarify
seen-
for the female audience.
I've seen
Jesus
females.
Christ, my mom watches this.
I've seen-
My parents don't know about
She
that
watches
shit.
all my
I literally
videos.
just told my sister the other day, you should watch it. It's not that bad.
I mean, like,
I've
what?
seen,
I've
I've
seen
seen girls' group chats, bro. Sometimes they're worse than the dudes.
They
bro.
are.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah, I read those
They
shits, bro.
they say
They be
some
sending
shit. And
nude-
so and my
Wait,
point is,
yeah,
is
go
that
ahead.
so many dudes' dick game is so weak that when there is a good one, that shit is news.
Exactly.
Because if
Yeah.
you put in work, like 9 out of 10 dudes are weak.
I
in
can
there.
relate to
They
that.
don't know how to do.
You said you can or can't?
I can relate to that.
You can. What the
No,
fuck?
not like my
Being-
dick
being
is
weak?
weak type
Oh,
shit.
okay,
It's just
okay.
like
Like,
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like,
You know what I mean?
if
Like-
you have that opportunity, that's why I said it before. If you're within that friend group and you get one of them and you know it's nothing serious, you got to beat the brakes off of
because
that.
they'll all be hype.
Honestly,
They'll all be hype.
yeah. You got-
Exactly.
It's a rare find
You have to-
nowadays.
you have to
Dudes
go-
do not do what they gotta do.
Like stepping back into college, like 9 out of 10 times, like if you have a friend group that's mixed with girls, like everyone's basically sleeping with each other. Honestly, that's basically like how it is. Everyone's
pretty
sharing
nasty.
that person. Yeah, I
got
agree.
it.
with you.
Pretty
So,
nasty.
We got 30 seconds.
That's why I
if
should.
you really want to test your limits, you have to
what's
go.
the time though? What's the time?
You have to go for the
25.
Okay.
least best looking one. and then work your way up through the whole thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
were
yeah,
really
that's
making
strong.
it a video game.
Not,
now.
Yeah,
not,
that's-
not, not
that's-
This dude's
necessarily.
like, yeah, bro, you gotta start as level
Because
1.
honestly, I'm
Really?
pretty sure.
Like
I'm
I
pretty sure
said,
it goes
like
the
I
other
said,
way too. but
if you really
just
think
putting
about
it
It's
out
like a
there.
video game, bro.
if you really think about it, you're single.
This dude's
like,
climbing the Mortal
everything
Kombat
is a game
tower.
until
It's
you're
like,
in a
what the
relationship.
He's like a
Yeah,
base character.
but realistically,
first, right?
It is a game.
I'm
Jason
just-
Baraka.
I'm gonna just counter what you said for the end of it. I don't necessarily think you got to start with the bottoms here because unfortunately,
Yeah,
girls
that would
know.
stop
No, because
you.
it'll
Girl-
keep getting
girls-
better and better.
I'm just saying, girls know who the worst looking one in a
Yeah,
friend
yeah,
group is.
yeah.
I'm gonna
And
lie,
if you
usually-
start there, you're not
You're
going
not
up.
getting the top.
You're not
bottoms.
going
Yeah,
up.
you gotta at least get a gold, a silver, or a bronze.
A girl can go up.
Boys,
A girl
if
can
you're
work her way
girls,
up
yeah.
Let's
to be
don't
like
cut this
the.
conversation off. We gotta end it soon.
But you know,
Yeah.
working whatever.
Yo,
I hope
okay,
we didn't offend anybody. Please don't hate
Look,
us.
we don't mean to offend anybody here, okay?
look.
We tried our
really
best
don't.
to
It's,
be.
it's always the least best looking one
Don't
putting in
pull
the
an
most
issue.
work too, because they don't begin like that.
Are you
Let
saying
Zach
she-
talking, not me, bro.
Are you saying the least best looking one's the go liver? Is that what you're saying?
Bro,
She's the one that's
honestly,
gonna put all the work in.
All
you don't
right,
have to do shit.
all right, we should end it there then.
'Cause she used to not do, she's
Yo,
used to
Kev,
doing a
wrap
lot of
it up.
shit.
All right, if we get 20 likes on this, we'll give a part 2 and like we'll go into
We'll
depth
keep
if
going.
you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
more.
yeah,
Yeah,
'cause I had a
let's
little story to show, but
You'll
yeah,
hear
yeah.
us get canceled in the future.
yeah.
It's-
I mean, if
20 likes.
If you
20
put if you
likes.
put that cancel energy in,
Sequence.
it's gonna get canceled. But I feel like people are gonna, because honestly, this is why they like our show. They
We're
like
giving
hearing
you the
a
hard,
balanced
honest
perspective.
truth, honestly.
Yeah.
From a
Exactly.
guy's point of view.
Yeah, we,
Hey.
we need to bring some girls on too.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying
The girls
is, if
playing
you're a guy, you get one of the friends, you beat that.
Okay, all right.
All right, that's
all
where
right.
we end it, boys.
Next
Next episode,
Hush gang,
stay
closing
tuned.
out.
Peace out.
All right.
Love you all.
All right.